Shalom Akim, Shalom, Mr. Aki Iquab, back with another lesson. And first and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 men pushing the truth in diligence and sincerity across the four winds. And let's get right into the lesson. Because this lesson is pretty much in the spirit, of course, because all things that are done for this ministry, for this gospel, is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Oshai. But this lesson is about they can't see what's coming. Even though the signs are right in front of their faces, even though the prophets have been prophesying the prophecies that are written in these scriptures, they still can't see it. It's because that the Lord didn't give it to them. He didn't give them the eyes to see. He didn't give them the understanding. He didn't give them the understanding to know what is about to happen. So let's go right to Matthew chapter 13. And 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Esaias, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and not perceive. Verse 15, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their eyes are dull of hearing, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them. You see, but there are many people who are blinded. There are many people who don't have the eyes to see. They don't see what's coming. They're wondering why are these things happening? Why is the whole world in uproars? Why is the whole planet going against the status quo? Why is Bolivia in uproars? Why is China in uproars? Why is Syria the way that it is? Why is Germany, even Germany and Hamburg and all these places have protests? Why are these things happening? They don't see that we are in the end times. We are in the time of Noah. We are, but this time the ark is spiritual. The spiritual ark is closing very quickly. Let's go to Genesis 7 and 11. Because they were caught off guard too. And a lot of people are going to be caught off guard in this upcoming destruction, this upcoming famine, these upcoming calamities and infirmities. Jacob's trouble is going to catch a lot of Jake off guard. This is Genesis 7 and 11. In the 600th year of Noah's life. So Noah was 600 years when this happened. Noah was 600 years old. That just goes to show you how we lived back then. In the second month, 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open. Verse 12, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. You see? So it caught a lot of people off guard. It caught them off guard. They did not believe Noah when he prophesied that these things were going to come to pass. Just like they don't believe the prophets now. They see us and they think, oh, this nigga, man, he don't know what he's talking about. He crazy. He don't shit. Look at him. He's sacrificing pleasures, worldly pleasures, for something he don't even know is going to come true. But the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has given us the eyes to see and to believe and to fear the Lord, man. Fear the Lord with a trembling heart, knowing that these things are going to come to pass. And a lot of people have no fear of the Lord. What's the scripture say? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Hey, and a lot of people have no wisdom. And doesn't scripture say that the Lord has made the wisdom of this world foolishness? You see, They think they're wise in these Roman ideologies, these Roman customs, these pagan rituals. They think that they know something. When in actuality, they're fools, man. All of the work that they've been doing, everything that they've done is for naught. Whereas the work that we have been doing, we've been building up spiritual treasures up in heaven. We have been building up our kingdom in heaven, man. What's the scripture say? Let me see. Whatsoever you bindeth on earth, you bindeth in heaven. Salakia. Now all of a sudden everything don't want to work. You see the demon, the spiritual demon Satan. He's a hell of an adversary, man. You see, it says no internet. Hold on, Salakia. Akim. Well, Yahweh Tazah, I can, put these precepts in the comment box, in the description box, because the Lord said, whatever you buildeth on, bindeth on earth, you bindeth in heaven, and whatsoever you looseth on earth, you looseth in heaven. You see, so the things that we have been building up as our spiritual treasure, and our righteous treasure that's going to be in the kingdom to come. So with that, let's continue, man. Let's get into the lesson. Go back to Matthew 16. And 3. Because many they can tell you a lot of bullshit, but they don't see what's coming. And in the morning, let's start at 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather. Today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? You see, they can't discern the signs of the times. They can't see what's going on. That's because the Lord is not dealing with them first and foremost, but the Lord didn't give them the eyes to see. Verse 4, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall be no sign given unto it. You see, there should be no sign given unto it. So they're not gonna receive a sign to let them know what's gonna happen, what's happening. You see, that's Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 18 and 18 right quick, because now all of a sudden the internet want to work. Matthew 18 and 18, verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. You see? So the things that we're doing here, the work that we're doing here is building up our spiritual treasures in the kingdom to come, in the spiritual world. The Lord is watching what we're doing. Wicked and good. Let's go to Psalms 73 and 19. Psalm 73 and 19. How are you brought into desolation as in a moment? How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one waketh, so, O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. You see? So the problem, the point that I want to bring out is, as in a moment, they are utterly consumed with terrors. So the Lord is gonna, in a moment, it's gonna come on them suddenly. They don't see what is about to happen. They don't believe these things that are to come. They don't believe the prophets of the Lord. you know. But the Lord's gonna say you got no excuse. You were warned. You were told, to the 2/3 especially, because Jake know what's going on. Psalms 49 and 19. The men of the Lord has done a lot of work. 49 and 14, Salakia. The men of the Lord have done the work. And now this famine of the word is about to come. YouTube is about to start cutting these pages off, man. Just watch and see. The pages who they deem not monetary gain, they cannot have a monetary gain on them, they're gonna cut them off, man. And a lot of you Jakes, let's go to Job. Job, man. A lot of you Jakes are gonna be left without. The parable of the 10 virgins, man. Job, let's go to Job right quick. The book of Job 30 and 9. Because there's a lot of cats that are going to be caught slipping, man. I'm gonna look it up right quick. Because there's gonna be a lot of cats that get caught slipping, you know, and this internet is the unicorn. You see, now all of a sudden it don't want to work again. Hey, these damn demons, they know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. Maybe it's 9 and 30, so like, yeah, man. Job 9. The scriptures say that the unicorn won't come to your crib no more, man. Won't be there for you. All right? 39. Select it. 39 and 30. 39 and 9. Will the this is Job 39 and 9. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? You see? And that unicorn, the great unicorn, is this internet. It's how the Lord used his prophets to spread the word on this earth again. All right? And Job 39 and 9. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? You see, because there's coming a time where even the famine of the word is about to hit. You see, but they don't see what's coming. We do. So let's go to Psalms 37. Let's go back to 49 and 14. Salakia. Psalms 49 and 14. Like sheep, they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed upon them. And the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning, and their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. You see? But the righteous shall have dominion over them. Like sheep, they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed on them. And they don't see that this is about to happen. They don't have an understanding that the Lord is about to destroy this place. Psalms 39, 37, and 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. You see? And who's been waiting on the Lord? Who has been sighing and crying and hastening to that day of the Lord? The men who've been doing this work. The men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The men who've been laboring in these scriptures and making themselves a sacrifice. All right? Through this word. Not sacrificing yourself by doing worldly things. Making yourself a living sacrifice by preaching this word, by going out on the highways and hedges, doing this work, by being persecuted because of the work, not because you want to make yourself a sacrifice in the eyes of men. Okay? Let's go to 10. Yet for a little while the wicked shall not be. Yeah, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. You see, verse 11, but the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The meek shall inherit the earth. The ones who are meek, who have nothing, you know, who have only what the Lord has given them. You know, Esau is enjoying the fatness of this life. And these heathen nations also, the riches, they're enjoying everything about this life. Living decadently, you know, making bullshit as laws, being wicked, creating LGBTQP communities, ideologies, laws, living their heart's desires out. You see, but us, the ones who have inherited this work, who is inherited the job of being a servant of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they are going to inherit the kingdom. Numbers 16 and 30. But if Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai make a new thing, and the earth open upon her mouth and swallow them up with all that appertain unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, then shall ye understand that these men have provoked the Lord. You see? And we see when these people go into, they get all these calamities, these earthquakes, and these natural disasters, as it is called, the Mother Nature. When it's all at the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai doing these things, we see that the Lord is judging these people, but they don't see it. They don't have eyes to see. They don't have eyes to see. They're not spiritual. You know, they're looking at things carnal. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, which is a beautiful chapter, man. Isaiah chapter 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant, and the son and the nephew, saith Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Wamalaki Yahushai. You see? So, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, he said he's going to cut off Babylon and all extensions of Babylon, because Babylon means confusion. And when you look at the world, we are in confusion. We are living in a time of confusion. We are living in these places of straight confusion, where evil is good and good is evil. That's confusion. That's folly. That's wickedness. Okay? So they don't see what's coming, but we can. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, through his grace, through his mercy, through his understanding, through his love that he's given back unto the earth, to his men who have been called to do his service, called to do his works. Yes, some of us are going to be perished, put to death for his work. Some of us are going to be casted out. But fuck this shit. Fuck this world, man. Fuck these things. There's nothing else here but folly. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they say peace, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They're not going to escape what the Lord is going to do to them. They're not going to escape the hands of the elect. That's what got them short. They're not going to escape the missiles, man. Those missiles that are going to be shot across this world, especially at Babylon the Great, and it's going to be an utter desolation. It's going to be utterly destroyed. Okay? This is Proverbs chapter 6. I love to do this work, man. I love that the Lord has called me to do this work. I'm very grateful, because I was lost, man. I was wandering in darkness before I came into this truth. I had nothing. Thought I had something. You know, thought I was somebody when I was actually nobody. Now that I am somebody, nobody knows me. That's the beautiful part of this. That's how the Lord works, man. You thought you was something in the world, when it come to find out you was nothing. And now you are something. Everybody believes that you're nothing. And that's so beautiful. That shows you the power of the Lord. You know, the power of the Lord shows you how great he is, man. This is Proverbs 6 and chapter 6 and verse 15. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. You see? He's going to be broken without remedy. There's not going to be they're not going to escape the things that are about to come upon them. But they can't see it. We'll tell them to their face what's about to happen and they don't believe us. And it's Shapah. It's Shapah.